Broadcasting from Northwest Newcastle in the Gem Studios, Wednesday, October 5th, and it's Newswatch, and it's straight ahead for you.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Los Amigos!
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call. Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials, pickups, we do them. We all benefit. Seniors, city, state, stores, employers, and yes, employees. Why get there tired when you can get there alive and energized? Yes, no tricky traffic patterns. We can haul up to 5 passengers, 24-hour notice required, $5 per stop. Call 224-730-3865. Big Daddy 316 Transport. Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Well, good morning, and a very pleasant welcome to you on this 5th of October as we get a little bit closer to the Columbus Day holiday. And with that comes that great fall weather. And how are you feeling this morning? Well, if you're up and about this morning, it's 40 degrees. And that really kind of could chill you. Make sure that you have a coat on as you head outside. Now, if you're next to a few of these people, maybe
you'll be warmed by the birthday candles. Here you go, as I get my chair straight. Madison Carbone, Tom Williams, Richard Costello, Kurt Abraham, Becky Galmarini, or Rebecca Galmarini, Elaine Glorioso Fallett. So happy birthday to all of you, and hopefully you have one fine day. And make sure you celebrate all weekend long. You can begin your celebration tonight. Yeah, at the Kohler Brew Pub. It's open mic night there. So make sure you check out Kohler. They have a lot of great things go on down in Elwood City. So give that a try. You know, yesterday I did it on the nightly news, but here you go. You know, October 15th, Columbus Day, as October is Italian Heritage Month. Visit a museum where there are actual museums dedicated to Italian American heritage. There's one Philadelphia, New York, Los Angeles. Okay. Or go to a museum in your hometown with all those that have made contributions to the cultural landscape and enjoy Italian Heritage Month. Now, Lawrence County Recorder and Registrar Tammy Crawford, yesterday when we had this on with the county commissioners, the staff's very happy to announce that the Recorder and Deeds office is now offering free property fraud protection tool called Property Alert. This tool is powered by GovOS. This is a new system and will safeguard citizens against property record fraud and help ease the minds of property owners. Property Alert is a software based on monitoring that allows our constituents to create profiles, of free of charge, to be alerted when a document such as a mortgage deed or mortgage satisfaction related to a specific parcel is recorded under the parcel's ID or the owner's name. When property fraud is rare occurrence in Lawrence County, the Recorder of Deeds has received numerous telephone calls from property owners requesting this service as a protective measure. And so it's available, and it began being available October 1st. The folks up in Greenville, you know, we're watched by a lot of people everywhere. The folks up in Greenville remind you that their holiday parade, that's a big deal for them. October 29th at 2 p.m. Now, the Secretary of Agriculture, and this in a little state news, and you know, sometimes you have a good idea, and sometimes it's a good idea, but, well, Russell Redding toured 3 dirt gravel low volume roads and projects that are part of the Wolf administration, $280 million. What they want to do is take the agricultural roads on these farms or around these farms, and they want to pave them. Now, here's my reflection on that. You know, when you take a look at streets, and we had a lot of streets in Newcastle that were brick. That holds back the water so you don't get a real big flow. You know, out of Cascade Park, back in the day, and I show my age, that was dirt and gravel. Now, when a hard rain happens, that water flows right down there. It creates erosion and all kind of other problems. So this, they're thinking about this in places like Rosewood, Red Rose Road in Barrier Township, Red Rose in Jackson Township, Camp Road in Jackson Township. So before they jump into that, they should think about it a little bit. Governor Wolf does remind older Pennsylvanians that the upcoming 2023 Medicare open enrollment period, free insurance counseling is available through PA Med. Now, yesterday, and I've been doing it all week, in getting ready, okay, for the grand opening of the first Warner Brothers Theater at the River Complex in Newcastle, Saturday, October 8th from 2 to 6. It's in the atrium. Special guest, Cast Warner, will be there. Now, this is truly a big deal, and there's Cast. And, well, we'll move this over like this. Truly a big deal. This is the grand opening of the historic Warner Theater. There will feature a ribbon cutting ceremony, but there were actually two theaters there, the Cascade and the BGO. And there's no cost for this event. This will celebrate the 100-year anniversary of founding Warner Brothers Theater on April 4th, 2023. So 100 years ago, this April, they were in Newcastle. This event will kick off the year-long celebration of the rich film legacy, and with the opening of the museum, recognize the Commonwealth's Warner Brothers Theater, and the historic features a definite display of history of the Warner's Theater, the Victophone experience, Cass Warner's award-winning documentary, along with a lot of this other stuff that's going to be going on. I can't tell you enough. Don't take for granted what we have here. We got some great things, and wow, I just get involved. It is really phenomenal. Tomorrow, Trunk or Treat down in Darlington, and that's at 4 p.m. So for the folks down there listening, A Brush with Monet. Now, you know, here's another type of thing we have in Newcastle that sometimes in Lawrence County we tend to take these things for granted and really don't think about them much. But this is a chance for us to appreciate the art that we have Uh, this going to be on display at the Confluence, and here's an example of her work, and this is Sinclair Hardy. She appreciated some of these paintings that were done by her, but you know, everybody has a favorite band or a favorite group. Well, Cindy had this vision, and she was inspired by Impressionist Claude Monet, whose landscapes reminded her of Pennsylvania countryside. And they do. However, in recreating these scenes, she painted multiple versions using different techniques that range from faithful rendering to those imitations and various variations of Monet's composite palette and brushwork. All on display. It started, yesterday. It's going to go to November 10th. I urge you to really take a look at these great works. You'll appreciate it. I know from what I've seen, they're really special. The state, they're still combating overdoses with opioids, and naloxone is being made available, and they're talking about it. Somebody should tell maybe Mr. Fetterman, who wants to legalize some entry-level drugs. Now, as we take this break, we're going to head over to sports, but I am going to remind you about tomorrow. Bob Schwaga will be at the Confluence, and tomorrow will be crazy fun trivia at Kohler's. So, a lot of great things going there. And if you're moved for football, it's Geneva's homecoming this Friday and Saturday. They're going to have a big celebration down there in Beaver Falls. So without any further ado, let's go to sports, and we'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing the glory and sanctity.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner Report. Let's get to, of all things, college football. SMU taking on the University of Central Florida. That's 7 o'clock on ESPN2. Over on the ice, your schedule looking like this. Not a lot on tap, but nevertheless, 7 o'clock Detroit at Washington, 7 o'clock ESPN. Plus, Boston at the New York Rangers, 7 o'clock TNT. Calgary at Winnipeg at 8 o'clock. Dallas at Colorado, 9:30 TNT. Edmonton at Vancouver, 10 o'clock. if you notice, not a lot of games, but they're all on TV in the NHL. Shaping up in the NBA, 2 TV games. And here's the question. Is Cleveland your hometown, or is it the 76ers with the NBA? Well, Cleveland's at the 76ers, 7 o'clock NBA TV. 10 o'clock Phoenix at the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, just other games, 7 o'clock Indiana at Charlotte, 7:30 Toronto at Boston, 8 o'clock Dallas at Oklahoma City. As you get over to Major League Baseball, and kind of the last day for this, St. Louis at Pittsburgh, 4:05 start. Your Cleveland Guardian Angel Indians, they have a 4:10 start. Kansas City at Cleveland. Game on ESPN Plus, 4 o'clock, Yankees at Texas. Your nightcap, as it would be 4:20, Colorado at the LA Dodgers. So things pretty much decided in Major League Baseball. Yankees, Blue Jays, and Tampa Bay Devil Rays, or Rays, they're in. Cleveland Guardian Angel Indians in. Houston Astros in. Seattle Mariners in a playoff. Now, National League, Braves, Mets, and the Braves have edged out the Mets for first place there. Braves, Mets, Phillies, all making the playoffs. Cardinals, they're in. And the Dodgers, they're in. So you should be in. Head over to Cedars. Go ahead in, get some great food and a nice cold beverage and enjoy the games. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
We are back just that quick, and a lot more positive things going on. You know, Cooper's Lake, everybody thinks about that in the summer. They have some great fireworks out there. Well, Home Brews and Blues going to be there this Friday and Saturday, so you might want to make your way out there. This has become a trend. Now they call it the Cascade Galleria. You know it as Town Mall, Southern Park Mall. They're all doing these kind of little pop-up shopping experience. So that going on, and check it out. They're going to start this Friday at 3 o'clock. Excuse me. As I don't know. But Friday at 3 o'clock, make sure you meander down to the mall. Trunk or treat at the Reynolds Drive. You know, I drive past that all the time. It is I just like even just looking at it. But they're going to have a trunk or treat there this Friday at 7. And you know, trunk or treats, fall festivals, pumpkin, all that going on. Sagerstown this Friday if you want to see a fall festival. Remember, they're doing a lot of stuff up at Apple Castle also. And Moravia Presbyterian Church will have their fall festival this Saturday at 10. Poland Village Marketplace vendor information this Saturday at 11. And this has to be one of my favorites. Canned Pepper Contest. The official judge of People's Choice at Countryside Farm Market. That just, that's this Saturday. And wow, that just by the sounds of it is a very big favorite. Remember, this Friday, Lawrence County's 12th annual Veterans Stand Down, a hand up, not a hand out, from 12 to 2 at Cascade Park. Monday is Columbus Day, but they're having a blood drive down in Chippewa, 2568 Darlington Road, down there in Beaver Falls. So, well, Blackhawk as we know it. And just to give you kind of that idea of things going on. Now, it is Wednesday. Mother Goose Story Time at 10 o'clock at the Newcastle Public Library, and followed by We Build at 10:30. That's a great way to get the kiddos out and get them jumping around and having a good time. Maybe they catch a story or two. Now it's time to catch some weather. 40 degrees outside, 100% humidity, winds are calm, dew point 40, visibility 10 miles. Take a jacket, you're going to need it. Now it's time for Lawrence County 45 weather. Good morning. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome to Patsy's, your place for great appetizers, salads, wings, pizza, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and dinners. Yes, dinner specials every week, plus great drinks just to tempt your palate. Patsy's at 207 East Long Avenue. Phone number 965-8678. They're open Monday through Saturday.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just two exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Pizza. Because you deserve more than just great pizza. You deserve great subs. Whether it's Italian, steak, meatball, or the many varieties that they have that will tempt your palate. You deserve more wings, as they have great flavors, more salads, and for dessert, more Cita Sticks. It's 4-star pizza. We deliver too. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. Well, folks, after last night's overnight low of 41, how's the middle of your week heading into that weekend looking as you take a look at local radar? Rain moving out. That's a great sign. And there you see the cloud cover whisking off to the east and northeast, clearing in Illinois, Indiana, Ohio. And that's headed right for you. So let's take a look at your forecast. Here you go, 41 last night. And your Wednesday, sunshine and 72. Very pleasant day. Now Wednesday night, clear, 46. Your Thursday, sunshine and 71. Another pleasant day to follow. Thursday night, chance of showers, mainly after 2 a.m. Cloudy, 48. Your Friday, well, that shower could linger on before 8 o'clock. And then cloudy, high of 56. 30% chance of rain there. Friday night, out to the high school football games. Make sure you bundle up. Mostly cloudy with a low of 38. Get you into Saturday, sunshine and 55 for the grand opening of the Warner Cascade Theater Museum. And then Saturday night, patchy fog after 3 a.m. Clear, a low of 35. First time I can remember we're going to have a frost and totally get away from allergy season. That's going to be interesting. Sunday, areas of frost, otherwise sunny, a high of 60. And Columbus Day, sunshine, 63. Not a bad forecast at all. Just absolutely perfect. So it cools off towards the end of the week, but that's okay. Now we're going to hear from these great people who would like to hear from you.
Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmels. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give every Newcastle a try. The right small town for living.
Well, folks, there you go, another edition of Morning Newswatch for this October 5th, this Wednesday. You're halfway through the week, and as you get out there, make sure that you tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, why, you tell them this.
NCTV45, the train, anytime on your time.
That's right, we're NCTV45, the train, and we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. Why, that's NCTV45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you do something positive, and make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Don't give up the ship. Something positive is going to happen, and you're going to enjoy it. Take it easy, friends, and make sure that you stay tuned to NCTV45 for all our great programming. We're available anytime on your time. Have a great day.